2004 Toyota Sienna. This has the code p0430, which is for the bank 2 and the catalytic converter. I'm gonna start by removing these bolts here, and I'm gonna do a pressure test. See if it's creating see if I'm gonna install the gauge here, pressure gauge, to do a pressure test on the catalytic converter, see if it's clogged. If it's not clogged, it doesn't always mean that it's good. It means only that it's not clogged. At least if it's not clogged, then it's safe to drive. When a catalytic converter is clogged, do not drive a car like that. You have to replace the car. Don't try to trick the computer with adapters or anything like that. I use that trick. I'm not saying that I don't use it. I really use it, and I'm planning to use it here. But don't use it when the catalytic converter is clogged, because if it's clogged, even if you trick the computer, you're causing damage to the engine driving it like that. So in this case, if it's clogged, it has to be replaced. If it's not clogged, I'm gonna try to trick the computer, put in an adapter and a downstream sensor. But I'm replacing the sensor too. I have a new one, denser. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this off. Between this one, this is half drive. I like half drive when it comes to this. This is a half drive too. In this case, I'm gonna prefer this one, the short one, because this hose. So I'm gonna put that tool here. This is a half drive. I have the setup right there, just ready to lose it, see if it loses, so I have to use the torch. I don't know. I have not disconnected yet. I should disconnect it first, but if I get to lose it here, I just lose it a little bit, and I'm not gonna keep going. I have to disconnect it. Yes, all right, beautiful. I'm not gonna lose it anymore. And the reason is very simple. I have to disconnect it, otherwise I'm gonna damage it. I'm not gonna keep turning it. I'm gonna disconnect it right now. That's the connector there. Do not take it off when the thing is connected, because then when it's connected to the connector, you're gonna damage it. Okay, this is the gauge here to do the test. This is the hose. I have put this adapter here. Have another one here. I'm gonna see if I can have to insert it over here, but let's see. Otherwise, gotta use my two hands. Oh, but it went inside easily. This turns by itself anyway, so that this doesn't have to be turning. Otherwise, it will be. Let's see. But if you go here, it turns. Should have taken this off, but all right, now I'm gonna just use a adjustable wrench. I'm gonna tighten it a little bit. You don't have to tighten it a lot, just a little bit. Okay, now I'm just insert this here. This is 0. See, if it doesn't move from there, it means it's good. I mean, it's flowing without problems. As I say, it doesn't mean it's good, but at least I know that the catalytic converter is not clogged. Because okay, I'm inside the vehicle right now. I'm gonna turn on the car right now. I connected the gauge. I'm looking through the window right there. I'm gonna turn on the car right now. See if it moves. That's on top of the windshield already. See, it's not clogged. I can see. I'm gonna go outside right now, but it's not moving at all. It's not moving. You don't need to. You can accelerate the RPMs. You can push gas so you have more revolutions, but it will not do anything. Matter of fact, see if I can do that. See, I hope it doesn't move. Hopefully the camera can get that. See, I'm accelerating here, but nothing happens. And when it creates pressure, since the first second, 2 seconds you turn on the car, the needle or the gauge starts to move. But in this case, I know that the cut is not clogged. That's right there, see? Right there. So I'm gonna shut off the vehicle. You don't need to do this test for a long time. I'm gonna go ahead and put an adapter to replace the downstream sensor. I'm gonna jack up the vehicle right there. I'm gonna use a jack stands on here too, on this side and the other side, plus the jack. Okay, this is the sensor right there. Here. This is what I use, 22mm wrench. Fortunately, it was not bad at all. Not at all. It was very easy to remove. I already disconnected. This could be a bad cut right there. The test I did is only to know if it's clogged or if it's not clogged. That's the only test I did. And in so many cases, the cut is bad. But if it's not clogged, again, I'm gonna install an adapter here and see what happens. In this case, I put an NSS grease, but make sure you only put on the thread and does not go in any farther from this point to here. Alright, so just a little bit on that thread. Okay, and this is what I have here. I have this one. I have this one here. It has small cut, mini cut inside, right there. That's the mini cut right there. I'm gonna see if I can take this off. I'm gonna put it here, and this is the mini cut right there. You can see, and then this one has like an angle right there. Just it depends on the spaces. And this one is another one here. In this case, in this application, I'm gonna be using this one. Because this one applies a little bit better according to the job I'm doing. It also has a mini cut right there. You can take it off here too. Same way I did with the other one. And this one is to trick the PCM. That's the mini cut right there. Again, if you want to do this, if you want to trick the computer instead of replacing the card that is very expensive, this part goes in place of the O2 sensor, and the O2 sensor goes here. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. Okay, that's the O2 sensor port right there. And as I said, this one is the one I'm gonna be using here. This is the fits a little bit. I'm just gonna tighten it by hand right now. Now I'm gonna install the sensor. Now they all have NSS grease. This one has NSS grease right there. Oops. The connector is hitting my camera right there. So that's how I'm gonna leave it. That's the position. So I'm just gonna tighten right now, and I'm gonna use adjustable wrench. So I'm gonna use my 2 hands to do that, and this should be it for this one. Then I'm gonna go to reinstall the upstream sensor that I took off from the beginning of the video. I'm gonna clean it, and I'm also gonna apply anti-seize grease, and hopefully this car will pass the inspection, because it's not passing inspection because of that code p0430. Okay, that's how it looks right there. That has been installed. I tie this one, the nuts here, tie this one, you gotta tie this one, and the O2 sensor. Now please do not tie this O2 sensor too much, since the heat here makes them get stuck and tie and everything. So just tie them reasonable. When you buy one of these, you should see the space first. It depends on the space you have. Please, if you like this video, like and subscribe. Thank you.